Jason Gorber is a critic with Twitchfilm.com. He is in Las Vegas. Jason, I know you can't tell us what's going on there, but what you can tell us is this. If someone's afraid of heights, should they avoid going to see The Walk?
Yes, quite simply. Look, The Walk is kind of a remarkable film in many ways. First of all, it's based on a really stunning documentary called Man on Wire, and the book that that documentary helped originate. So as a story, it tells the tale of this crazy French guy that had a dream of walking across the space between the two towers, the Twin Towers in New York City, the World Trade Center. And so as a visual spectacle, the film is quite stunning. It's directed by Robert Zemeckis, who's really one of the pioneers in the new 3D movement that's taken place all over the last sort of decade and a half, where he did sort of these crazy CGI films like Beowulf and Polar Express. And so what you have here is a live action film that a lot of it is CGI recreation, but it is seamless and absolutely photorealistic. So to give you the sense of taking that first step onto the wire, this as a visual spectacle is truly remarkable. As a film, it's kind of weird. Look, I love Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and he's very charming and charismatic in this, but it feels like it's trying too hard. But the last 45 minutes where you just have this guy crossing, spoiler, the towers, and to have sort of an elegy for these lost buildings is quite a stunning cinematic achievement.
Sticking with dizzying heights now, Everest.
Yeah, so another sort of big IMAX spectacle. Like The Walk, Everest was released only in large format theaters for the first week as a sort of way to push people that this is the way to see it. And Everest really is that's the way to see it. Baltasar Kormákur, Icelandic director, has done a big, epic film about disaster that took place on Everest. And again, the storyline is compelling because of its true nature, true story elements. But really, it's the visual spectacle of seeing these people climb this enormous mountain that really brings the film together.
And a Canadian film to talk about now. Finally, something that shows our involvement in Afghanistan, Hyena Road.
Yeah, so Paul Gross, many people know him from Due South. He made a film Passchendaele, which I'm absolutely not a fan of, has made a much, much better war film. I know that's not probably saying much to people who also don't like Passchendaele very much, but what Hyena Road is a really unique and very penetrating insight into Canadian experience in Afghanistan. My only disappointment, my real disappointment with the film, is that he didn't have the confidence to tell the core story for the entire running time. There's amazing, it's about our involvement working with the Afghanis. This incredible character, the Ghost, played by an Afghani gentleman, is amazing. So there's all these elements that absolutely check, and then unfortunately Gross has a tendency to add in melodrama and add in a love story to make it much more for, I guess he presumes, for a general audience. I think it would have worked much better if he sort of stuck with what was really working with the film, which is this incredibly passionate but very sort of hard-hitting military drama. It could have been a home run. At the moment, it's just something that's good, but definitely interesting we're seeing from a Canadian perspective.
Absolutely, some Canadian content there. Jason, thank you very much. I'm going to remind people they can follow you on Twitter at Filmfest_CA. Enjoy Vegas.
Thanks so much.